Welcome everybody. Here we are today with the forum presented by Casa Bunch. I'm the Doctor, being joined here by my lovely guests. We got Banjo Plays Banjo here in the top right, and we got Mr. Casa Bunch himself down there in the bottom right. What's going on today, guys?
It's slowly getting less and less hot every day.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty beautiful.
It's getting a little bit harder to wake up in the morning. Not to be all melancholy about it, but like it's definitely colder in the morning. But it's all good. It's all good things.
Yes.
I
Love
mean,
that. And sick of the heat. And I ain't gonna lie to you, mate.
In Texas, I was gonna say, how cold does it actually get? But having family in Texas, I know that you guys do sometimes get snow. So like,
oh really?
We got snow. We got snow one time, and downtown shut down for like 2 weeks. And it was like an inch. It was like an inch of ice, and they were just like, "Nah, this isn't what we're supposed to be doing here."
There was that ice storm 2 years ago that was disastrous as well.
That knocked out all the power and had me living in my house like it was The Last of Us, wearing Carhartt and
that rugged Texas self-owned power grid, But no, I mean it says it's 72 where I'm
Oh
at,
my god, yo, please.
which I was feeling a little warm on my drive home today, so it was probably like 75. But no, this morning was perfect. It was like 65.
I think I had a high of like 77 today. It's finally like leveling out to 73.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. It was like 88 today. 87. You know what I'm saying? Cool 88 degrees.
Bro, but it's a dry heat, bro. But it's a dry
they lied to you.
It's not.
They lied to you, bro.
But it's a dry heat, bro.
No, that's wild. I was considering a sweatshirt in my office today. I was like, man, the AC is a little chilly in here. I might want something to cover my shoulders. But alas, no. I mean, that's what's up in the weather here from the forum. Let's talk about some video games though. We can talk about something that's a little close to home. The Casa Game Day. Uni 2 was last Thursday. We had some special guest commentators on. And from everything you've seen, it was a great show.
It was perfect. Shout outs to Jadlin and Lennox for holding it down on the ones and twos. The energy from top to bottom was amazing as always from them two. Shout outs to Brad for pulling them in for Under Night for French Bread in general, but French Bread Games is like my secret love. Like, people don't know me for playing French Bread games, but like Under Night and Melty Blood are like, I can play them shits all day long.
Yeah, Bunch is a huge Melty Blood enjoyer.
Yeah. I genuinely love both of those games, and it was great to watch them. It was great to hang out with the scene for a day and kick it and stuff like that. So big ups to the Under Night community. Big ups to Climax of Night. They were so gracious to let us give away registration for their event. So that was a cool little incentive. We're also gonna do our giveaway during the show. So for those that contributed to the Matcherino, we'll be pulling a name from that and sending somebody to East Coast Throwdown and Climax of Night registration wise free of charge. So thanks to both of those entities, those organizations for hooking us up. Did you catch any of it, Banjo, or you were just you're out here DJing?
Bro, I was at work, bro. My life sucks. This is the only happy part about it, is being on the forum.
Damn, bro.
I'm sorry, but that's just the truth, bro. Like,
yeah, no, it's reality. It's reality.
listen, bro. I go to work every day of the week. I wanted to come here, like, on the forum. I can't even show up on Thursdays anymore. Like, I finally got my schedule changed to where that's a reality now. But like, the happiest part of my week is if I'm not DJing, it's you guys. So you know, on the forum and hanging with the boys at Casa, bro. This is what it's all about. My job sucks. If you guys are watching this at my job, you all suck, bro. Like, leave me alone, bro, at the job, bro. Like, I'm over here. I'm trying to watch Twitch. I'm on my lunch break. Y'all bothering me about things, bro. Leave me alone, bro.
Bro, I be watching shit religiously at work.
Oh yeah,
Right.
1,000%. I got like my earbuds in. I got my phone set up. I'm watching YouTube, Twitch, Netflix all day long.
Yeah, I be, yo, I definitely bought the Ray-Ban Meta glasses like for a specific purpose of being able to wear transition lenses at my job,
right,
and just have podcasts and streams and all this sort just up at all times. Like,
nobody's none the wiser, bro.
No, they're all the wiser.
Yeah, those things aren't quiet.
No, they're not quiet, but I have them on less than half. When they're on less than half, you can't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
But then like my my team, they'll stand up and like try to talk to me, and I'll just blank stare at them, and I forgot to like pause, and I'm just like
listen to them.
Right.
And there's just some shit blaring in my ears while they're
just two streams of information, bro.
They're like trying to like tell me about their life and everything. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man.
Oh well, that's
cool.
that's not relevant.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
thought you
but...
were saying they're coming to you with work stuff, and you're just like,
no. It's work or life, or work and life, or they're like, hey, can I take tomorrow off? And I'm like, huh? I'll be hitting them with that shit. It's so funny. I love that shit.
Am I finally gonna get that promotion, Mr. Bunch? And you just the dead macro eyes just stare at him, bro. Like, huh?
I have no control over their advancement through their career. Zero control. They have more control over their career.
Sure. I usually have like the QC, like the Bose noise canceling headphones on at work, and like I even said to my sister last week, I was like, I paid for noise canceling. I'm canceling everything out when I'm in the office building. Like, you better not try to talk to me. Don't look at me. Like,
I wish I could use those because I have the same ones.
Yeah.
And shout out to Brad. And but the problem is that they're not like I have to be a little bit more modest about how I just wear things because of my job. My job doesn't really allow me to just.
They're not cool like that.
Like like from my team, I don't care. Like one kid has AirPods in, the other person has the Sony versions of the QCs on, and I'm just like, man, as long as I can stand up and like call you and you're like you answer, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's all perception at the end of the day,
But yeah, so we do also have, a live drawing to do based off of the uni stuff.
Yeah.
So let me know when you're ready, Bunch, and I can throw up the.
You want to knock that out like right now? Let's just do it.
I think we just bang it out, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do 2 rolls, right? We're gonna do one for East Coast Throwdown and then one for Climax of Night. So like nobody's gonna win and just get both in one shot. So let me know when you're done sizing that all up.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, cool. All right, so here we go. Honestly, I hope my man Lennox wins. All right, BS Snell 2010.
That name's on there like 37 times.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, dog, like
they dropped a 50 bomb, I think. And, yeah,
that was smart.
It was smart.
Yeah.
All right.
So which one did they win?
I said I was gonna do East Coast Throwdown first, right? I don't remember. All right. You get East Coast Throwdown. No, you know what? I'm gonna give you Climax of the Night because you came from for uni. I can tell. I can tell.
My dog.
So BSNL, I will be in touch with you very soon. And we will get you situated. I'm gonna take B Snell out of the drawing for East Coast Throwdown though. I feel like that's only fair. Shout outs to B Snell, BS Snell 2010.
Okay, well, it looks like literally like
this changes the odds.
Fair, right? It got
Right.
real fair. Shout outs to the 50 bomb. It just got far more interesting.
I mean, hey, you spend the 50 bomb, right? And it's, it's more money than right.
I'm trying to get it.
I don't know who this J person is. I can't see it, but I promise you.
Juicy.
Yeah,
Juicy. They're also very under night centric.
Okay. If I was Juicy and I didn't get picked, I'd be sick to my stomach. Like, bro, my name is like on it. Like,
straight up God hates me type beat. All right, here we go.
I mean, it's 50-50. Either you get it or you don't.
Yeah, I specifically set it up for this success just now.
Okay, well, he's good.
And there it is. There
you go. Hey.
All right, cool. Yeah.
God loves you, right?
God loves you. All right, so B Snell and Juicy, we will reach out to you and make sure that you're all set up. For all the other people that have participated, thank you so much. We'll try and do more stuff like this very soon. But make sure you sign up for East Coast Throwdown and Climax of the Night if you haven't.
Yeah, I mean, get involved with these, bro, because like these prices on this start.gg for this tournament.
Oh my god, bro! Like that's literally like my selling point every single time.
I'm telling y'all,
I'm like, bro, spend $5 to your community for a chance to save $115.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
like just do yourself the favor.
I was talking to Brad literally yesterday about it because he was like, "Yeah, you know, I want to register for ECT, you know, so I can actually like play games, like and actually enter a tournament while I'm there." And I just looked at him like, "You know, it's late reg, right? Like you totally missed the boat on saving some money."
For sure.
I did a spectator badge on Sunday night because they extended it to Sunday for regular reg, and it was still. Because I did the custom badge, but it was $95 for a spectator with the custom badge.
I was about to ask. I was about to be like, did you get a badge, or are you expecting to ride my coattails once again?
I mean, like, I did pay for it, but like, you know.
Yeah, no, you're cooked then.
I need a place to sleep.
Bro,
speaking of cooked, we did lose Banjo, but
yeah, we did. Did we lose him like entirely?
Maybe he's still technically in the Discord, but that could change.
Yeah. We'll go. Wait, did we? We lost him for real.
That's
unfortunate, man.
He'll probably be back.
It's back to the good old days. I mean.
But yeah, no, East Coast Throwdown is always a great event, always worth, you know, the registration and being able to hang out and play games. It's in a new venue this year, which I'm super excited to see because that old ballroom at the hotel was starting to get a little tight.
What was that? The was that a Hilton?
I think so.
I never met a Hilton I liked. Never met a Hilton I liked.
Having worked for a Hilton, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, I just. They all like every I'm not gonna talk shit, man. I promise one day I'm gonna stop talking shit.
It's just fine.
Every tournament that I've ever been in hasn't. No.
It's always the Hilton. I mean, they're easy to get in touch with. I will say, like it really is as simple as like, at least at mine, and I can't speak for all of them, but like. You could literally just like walk in, go to the front desk and be like, "Hey, can I chat with your like salesperson about, you know, booking out the
he's back.
Yeah. Or booking out like the whatever rental space you need." And it's like my hotel didn't really have one. Ours fit like 20 people was our max, I think. So like it definitely wasn't for fighting game tournaments, but like it's really that simple. And then like if they don't have an on-site salesperson, they'll just give you an email address to hit up, and then you can just.
Is Combo Breaker Hilton?
I think now it is. Because it.
Yeah, not the Pheasant Run. The Pheasant Run, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Willet. Did you ever go to Pheasant Run?
No. I've only been to the one Combo Breaker that we drove to.
Oh, that shit was so ghetto, but it was.
Y'all drove to that. Y'all drove to Combo Breaker. God bless y'all, bro.
Yeah, we drove back in what? That was 21 or 22?
21.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure, because I was. Oh no, I think it was 22. Because wasn't the CEO that was back in Orlando 21, or was that the end of 2020?
22 was like when I was just about to leave Boston, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the tournament I can't.
Yeah, you were still in Boston when we went to Combo Breaker.
Yeah. Oh man, that was fun for what it's worth.
And then because you were in New York when we drove to CEO.
Correct. Yeah. I had just moved.
Because you ran a tournament in my backseat on the way to CEO.
Yeah, shout outs Yipes. Shout outs Can Opener. I took a nap. I was like, I took a nap and then I woke up and he hit me on DMs and was like, "Yo, you busy?" And I was like, "Today, yeah." but what's up? but what's up? And I'm like, I'm packing while trying to run the tournament, and that was just a chaotic mess. And then when you guys got to my house and like I'm like handing you guys important shit while trying to run the tournament. And then I had the hotspot so that I can work on a
on the laptop instead of doing it from your phone.
A MacBook with a shitty battery. Yeah.
And then you had Brad in the front seat on his phone in Twitch chat relaying messages between Yipes
giving Yipes matches on. Yo, that shit was so ghetto, but it was fun. It was fun. I can't change that. I wouldn't change that for the world.
No, it was so much fun driving to these events that I will never drive to them again.
Ever. Never in a million years.
Nope.
Yeah, but so where's Climax? I actually don't know where Climax of Night.
It's in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Well, I already said I would never go back to Atlanta, so have fun, guys.
It's all right.
What do you have? What do you have against Atlanta?
Final round.
Oh,
I want to know the lore, bro.
Like, oh man.
What?
I just looked at the flyer. Hilton, Atlanta, Northeast. I'm so sorry. You should have told me. Should have told me. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
be the
awesome.
change. Be the change. Be the change.
Yeah,
but
no. I mean, I won't go to Atlanta because I've only ever been to Atlanta for final round.
I feel like that's not good for.
No.
I think you should give it just one more.
Give it another chance.
Well, yeah,
not this year.
At least, yeah, that's fine. But at least go for like a game that you care about.
Yeah. Well, isn't there? Where's DreamHack? Is that Atlanta too?
It's Atlanta. I'm gonna be up there at the beginning.
Are you going?
October. I'm just going to DJ the after party. I'm not doing the tournament.
Oh, just casually. Yeah, I'm just
gonna go and do a gig and get paid, and there's nothing crazy.
We all do gigs and get paid. What you mean?
I mean, sure, but like,
no, we don't nonchalantly say it like we're like, it's just another thing.
Like the way you started your sentence was like, oh, I'm just going to like connect and like chat with people is like how you started your sentence.
I'm gonna do all that, bro. Like
it's
a multifaceted trip, bro. Like that's all it is.
I got you. Well,
it's just work.
No problem. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for when you stumble across a badge and you're at DreamHack Atlanta for some reason, but you're not going to the tournament. You're not going to play. You're not going to spectate. You're gonna go do a after party for DreamHack.
They're gonna give me a badge. Like, I mean,
I know that's the joke.
they're gonna over my head, but they're gonna give me a badge, bro.
Sure.
I'm not flying into Atlanta just to. No.
So
I'm
why
gonna be honest, I would probably
energy though.
I would definitely
It
be more
wasn't.
likely to go to Atlanta for a DreamHack than Climax personally. Like for me personally, there's just more at a DreamHack that I would be interested in than Climax
Yeah,
of Night.
I think
You
I would
are-
enjoy a DreamHack more now than I did when I went in 2017.
To DreamHack.
Yeah, because I went and I didn't follow any of the traditional esports games
Right.
at the time. But now that I do, now that I know like some of those games, now that like games like Deadlock might be,
I was about to say, if Deadlock pop in Atlanta, you gonna go?
like it's too close to ECT, and I have a ton of shit to do and everything, and I really want to focus on making sure ECT is the best I can make it on my parts of it. Plus, I also want to make sure the content stuff that we're thinking about doing gets off the ground. I don't want to go to DreamHack Atlanta and then all of that falls through, and then everybody's mad.
Where we go? Well, how are we gonna do the content stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's things I can't say publicly.
Yeah, we got
understood.
plans.
We got plans.
If you check the Discord once in a while.
Yeah,
I
if you
did
actually
check
drop and
the Discord. I checked
Okay.
the Discord when I was tagged. Okay.
If you actually check the Discord, from time to time without having to be tagged, you would see different activities.
Also,
I'm current.
speaking of tag, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 coming out in less than 10 days,
This guy
right?
loves
It's-
the segue.
It's an art form, bro.
It's next week, right?
Yeah, it's roughly like, what is it, September 12th?
That one I didn't look
They
up.
said the online version, right? It's supposed to be
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
We don't really care about the physical version, but but for those that do care, I believe the physical version is September 22nd or 24th.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to double up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
Oh, is it the collection? Okay.
Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
Yeah, with Ryu and Cyclops dapping each other up at the front cover, bro.
September 12th.
Yeah.
Physical
Yeah.
November 22nd. Oh,
Sheesh.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
very far away.
It's very far. Okay. There's everything's great and all, like that's fantastic news, but if you could open up that link in the docket. Yeah. It's cool and all that game's coming out, but more importantly, this is fine because this kind of segues into the next thing that we're going to talk about. But originally, that the Marvel vs. Capcom collection was not going to be on Xbox.
Yeah. That was wild.
And Capcom and Microsoft, I guess, had some conversations and kind of made that happen.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful news because right at the end of August, they announced the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which has CVS 1, CVS 2, Power Stone 1 and 2, Project Justice.
Yeah. Basically, all the games that were on the Dreamcast.
Alpha 3,
right?
Alpha 3 Upper, excuse me. Like it's
Why does sizing down the website not size down?
Hey, bro. Power
these
Stone 1
clickables?
and 2 with rollback netcode is absolutely insane.
Yeah, so actually scroll up. Let's actually, respectfully read these because these are legendary titles. So, Capcom vs. SNK Pro. That's basically an updated version of Capcom vs. SNK 1. It's not a game that a lot of people focused on because, as you can see in the name titles, CVS 2 was not very far behind CVS 1. and who really gave any two shits about CVS 1 once CVS 2 dropped.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The game is just better. Capcom Fighting Evolution, another game that nobody really gives two shits about. To be honest, I get it. The game doesn't look amazing. There's a team system, not a tag system. There's a team system in the game that makes zero sense. Like, you play with two characters, you pick two characters, and then in between rounds you can switch between the two, and it makes no difference. You're just like, all right, this round I want to play with Urian. Next round I want to play with Guile. Cool, man. Have at it.
This is the same game, Capcom Fighting Jam, right? This is the same
Yeah.
thing?
So Capcom Fighting Jam is the name for the Japanese version.
Okay. Well,
so it's literally no different.
They could have left this in the bin, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
You say that.
You
say that.
Somebody is going to be running an event for this.
I
somewhere.
promise you, somebody was like, "Yo, this is my shit."
Hey, I believe them. It's just, it's not for me.
But we're also gonna address why I think they're doing what they're doing. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper.
Yes, sir.
This is again kind of similar to the CVS 1 Pro that you saw up there. It introduces two new characters. They're not new, they're just new to the title. And then they made two hidden characters playable. So you have access to all the characters that you know and love, but now
artwork go crazy, bro.
Artwork's kind of okay for this game. And then you get Balrog, Guile, Fei Long, and T-Hawk. That's the new additions. There's a bunch of other cool features in this game. Like, World Tour mode is arguably one of the best single player features in any fighting game. It's still like talked about to this day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Shinakuma and Final Bison.
Final Bison, bro.
Yeah, they're dope ass boss characters. But yeah, it's now this art right here. This art goes crazy on a wasted ass game. This is beautiful. The game looks nothing like this, by the way. Looks nothing like this. Yeah. Yeah, you can play as a dinosaur in this game.
Is that a mollusk? What the?
These are characters from Red Earth.
Oh wow!
So
okay.
I believe Tessa's in this game
with the stand-up line,
Digimon.
right?
This is Leomon.
Yeah, that's Leomon, bro.
Is Tessa in this game?
They got the rapper,
Pyron from Darkstalkers. Ingrid, people just love Ingrid. I guess Tessa's not in this game. I made that up. She's in SVC Chaos, so.
Damn, that's crazy. Dimitri never got another game after this, bro.
He got SVC Chaos. Relax.
But everybody else did. That's crazy.
So those were the 2D fighters, but it also comes with 4 3D fighters.
Yes. So we have Power Stone 1 and 2. Plays more like your traditional arena fighter Naruto. If you know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type of game. It's a cool game. I didn't spend a lot of time with it. Actually, I spent no time with it. I played it.
Really?
I know exactly the one time I played it. I played it on a kiosk once at a game store. Yeah. That was the one time I played it. So I have no background with this game. I would be talking shit if I said anything about this game.
This game is dope, man.
Yeah.
Game is dope, and I'm really happy that you'll at least have an opportunity to try it once you buy the game. So
yeah, for sure.
Wait, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you saw it.
What?
You see it?
What? What's wrong? What's the matter?
I mean, Banjo, you sound like you've played this game. Are these like?
So basically,
what's going on with the second arts?
So basically, once you get all 3 Power Stones, which are scattered amongst the arena, you get to transform into this special version of the character. Some are really broken. Some, really are just like gimmicks. Like one of the characters, Gunrock, he turns into the Thing from the Fantastic Four, like what's his name?
Is
Wong
that Majin
Tong.
Obama?
Wow. That guy Wong Tong, he turns into Goku, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Wait, does he shoot a Kamehameha?
no, he has a spirit bomb.
Does somebody have a beam in this game? I remember there being
It's
a beam.
him. It's him.
Okay.
It's Wong Tong. He has a beam in this game. So.
Okay.
That turns into a dinosaur.
A chef dinosaur. He cooks.
Oh, that's my man right there.
But yeah, Power Stone 2 didn't really hit as much as Power Stone 1, in my opinion. Power Stone 2 definitely just leaned into the party aspect of the game for sure. But like Power Stone 1 was it, bro.
This 100%. is the one of the rock Pokemon trainers that you meet in the caves.
For sure. He is Hiker Daniel.
But yeah, it's Power Stone.
Right.
Dreamcast staple. So, you know.
Yeah.
So finally, people who haven't had a chance to try this will actually get a chance to try this. Shout out to Capcom. They definitely cooking with the nostalgia right now.
For sure.
It's actually kind of funny because so like one of the streamers I watch kind of regularly, Gathalion, always talks about Power Stone. Like it's been like a running joke in his stream that like they're never gonna release it, never gonna remake it, whatever. And when they did this direct or whatever, he was in an ad, so he couldn't even talk about it.
Oh no!
He was like losing his mind.
Oh no!
So apparently, there's like weird, wacky stuff you can do in Power Stone, like wall infinites and things like that. So
that's cool.
It'll be interesting to see once people get their hands on these like older titles. You know, we didn't even finish talking about Project Justice and Plasma Sword.
Yeah, Project Justice is one of my favorite IPs. All time. It's just like the characters are so sick.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of this game really, you know, talks about its characters like or the characters are in high regard. Excuse me.
Yeah. If there was one IP that like needs just one more chance at like just being flat out, just given a second chance, because admittedly the gameplay isn't the greatest. It's not. Okay. It's just flat out like it's not the greatest. But the characters have just so much charisma, and then it kind of just plays into that like. So for a little bit of background, every character is from a school, and then each school has 3 representatives. So like it's actually a team-based game, and depending on the team, characters' team supers change. So like you can get a super that just does fat damage. Yeah, you could do a super that does fat damage, or there's a super where one of your assist characters will give your point character a buff, like health up or something like that.
Oh damn!
And then even an even cooler part of the super system is that like if I have meter and you have meter, and I hit you with my super, you can counter my super, and then both assist characters come onto the screen, and you guys play for 1 HP, literally 1 HP, and whoever gets the hit determines whether or not that super goes through.
Damn.
So like you can block supers out if you can guarantee that the other person's not gonna hit. It's pretty sick.
These characters are actually kind of tight, and I had in my head that like if Street Fighter 6 were to do another DLC, they should pull from here. Honestly, pull one of these characters from here. Like
these characters are just so cool on every level. The art is amazing in this game. The admittedly the polygons aren't the greatest, but that's just because like it's the Dreamcast, it's 1999.
Oh, yeah. They box them with cubes.
Well, so this says the arcade release was December 2000.
Yeah, but still, it's on hardware from 1999.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, bro. They
So,
box him.
like-
They box him with actual boxes.
Yeah,
100%.
and your actual competition is the PlayStation 2. This game, Plasma Sword, fire as well. I've never played it though.
Wait, do
Black
they
Eye
all have
Mojo.
lightsabers?
So okay, so fun little fact about this game is that this was supposed to be a Star Wars fighting game from Capcom.
Oh, word.
So
This is horrifying.
You'll see a lot of
The Wookiee.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Bar for bar.
Like the game was practically done, and then I don't know who pulled the plug or whatever, and Capcom was like, well, I have this game on my hands, so
I gotta do something with it.
I gotta do something with it.
That's
yeah,
the Halo plasma sword.
Yeah, true. But yeah, no, this game is fire. It's very pretty. I don't know if it's broken or anything. I've never played it. That character's crazy.
Who has, bro? This game is scary as hell.
Yeah.
Shaker. Where's his arm? All right.
Yo, his arm is floating. That's gangster. That's supposed to be Darth Vader.
That's actually sick.
Yeah.
Damn, how come Capcom ain't pulled for any of these, bro?
We have Ghost of Blist.
And then Bilstein. Bilstein.
I dyslexiated that real hard.
Yeah, that's the Ghost of Bilstein.
Yeah.
That's the Ghost of Bilstein. Respect it.
Yeah. Oh, that's my character. Wow.
Bunch, what game are you looking forward to? Hey, bro, these pictures are insane, bro. These characters are crazy, bro.
This one is not in alphabetical order for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think they're just going like down the line.
Is there a specific one that you're looking forward to out of this bunch?
Out of this collection?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm actually really excited to play CVS 1 again.
Okay.
Yes, CVS 2 is the superior game gameplay wise, but CVS 1 is aesthetically better in my opinion. It has the, I would argue it has a better soundtrack. It has better UI. The stages are more dynamic. Every stage has an intro. So not only do characters have intros, but the stages also have intros. There's a final fight. No, is it a final fight stage or a Fatal Fury stage? I think it's a final fight stage where a police car is shining a light onto a brick wall, and when your character walks in front of it, there's an actual silhouette on the wall of the character fighting. And this is all happening in the year 2000. Like, this game is so amazing. I'm sorry. Like, there's also a stage where you're fighting at a construction site for like a dojo that's being built in real time, and the more you beat each other up, the more it breaks. And the
environments.
Okay. The stage literally changes in real time the more you beat each other up. It's beautiful. The game's beautiful.
Okay. I don't want to I want to play devil's advocate here just with this series in general, just because
do it.
We got Capcom Fighting Collection. I mean, we got Marvel vs. Capcom Collection. So I've just seen as of lately, we've been just diving into a lot of nostalgia stuff, especially when it comes to video games in general.
Okay.
Are we in this phase of just gaming right now to where are we just banking on nostalgia at this point? Are we not coming up with? Is it that bad that we're not coming out with anything original or fun?
Not no.
Okay.
100% not no. I think it's getting more and more expensive to create video games, and companies are not getting the bang for their buck that they are used to from years past. Like the price of the brick has gone up for sure on every level, right? Like the consumer doesn't want to buy a $70 game. The development team can't risk spending $200 million on a flop. If you know, you know.
Right.
And it's just scary because if it doesn't hit, if it doesn't turn into Fortnite, if it doesn't turn into, you know, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, or, you know, name any single player success, then, you know, people don't eat. That, like, beautiful case in point, The Last of Us. How many times has that game been remade? You know, like, Naughty Dog should have had something turned around, brand new IP by now.
Yeah, it's also, there's a lot of people on the internet that kind of perpetuate that idea of like every game has to be Fortnite, right? Like you, I think the biggest like recent one has been Helldivers, right? Like Helldivers 2 came out, it was everywhere, it was breaking records, like blah 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 blah, and now like it averages like 20 something thousand concurrents, which like is more than they originally thought they were gonna have even.
Right.
So like people are calling it dead game because it lost, you know, 75, 80, 90% of what it peaked at. But like, that's why it's called a peak, right? Like you don't stay there forever. And so it's, you know, not every game has to be Fortnite at its peak. Not every game has to be Halo 2. Like you can have a game that has a nice community. And I mean, even like cozy games, like, you know, if you think of like a Stardew Valley, right? Like that was like a single person development team, I think. And like it just chills, right? Like people play it, they paid their money for it. They just play the game.
But one thing that like I think not enough people are addressing is that Fortnite didn't even mean to be Fortnite.
True. Sure did.
You know, like are we really gonna sit here and say that Epic really called that? Because because if we actually think back to 2016, 2017, that game was supposed to be a PvE game and people were supposed to build forts.
It was supposed to be Valheim, basically, if you think about it.
And literally fend off against zombies. And everybody was like, this is dumb. Give me PvP. And then it was the right place, right time with battle royales as being like the game, the genre that everyone wanted to play, and it just boomed. It was literally like perfect storm. I don't
lightning
think
in a bottle, for sure.
Lightning in a bottle 3 times.
Yeah,
like their game in theory was scrapped. They adjusted in real time, and then, you know, they changed it into a genre that everybody loved at that point in time, and they still do love it. And esports is booming. Twitch is still kind of doing its thing, right? And then you got this guy named Ninja who just like exploded. Like, and it's not just him too. You got like Myth and all those guys, right? And they like put the game on their shoulders and really carried that torch. Like I don't think people give developers enough time to figure it out, but also, you know, they have bills to pay. So like I don't fault them for that, but they gotta like, I think people need to be a little bit more creative in their art, for sure.
Yeah, and it's like that's, people kind of forget that video games aren't just a product, right? Like these people are spending, you know, years of their lives to put out what at the end of the day is an artistic expression. And like I think what happens is that decisions that are made by the C-suite are kind of like projected onto development teams, right? So it's like, you know, you can look at Concord releasing at $40 and people like, oh, the devs knew that this was going to fail. Why did they do this? And it's like, because some dude at Sony said, hey, we need to sell this for money. And that's what we're going to do. So it's like, you need to place the anger at the correct people. And I mean, I think Capcom is in a crazy good position right now to be releasing these collections, because I think they had a lot of goodwill generated between, you know, the last couple of Resident Evil games. Street Fighter 6 obviously had a lot of goodwill. They made like some other really good decisions that, you know, went a long way. And so now they're taking these older titles, these beloved titles, re-releasing them with, you know, rollback netcode, which has been something that, you know, has been a struggle for some of these older titles that weren't, you know, necessarily supported by other sources. And they're just like, hey, you love this game, we made it better, here you go. And, you know, people are obviously going to love this unless you're a worker at Fightcade.
Yeah. Which is real unfortunate for them. Or I wouldn't even say unfortunate, but like, you know, like a bunch of these titles were on Fightcade, so it's kind of like, you know, why do we exactly need to go back to Fightcade if they're going to release these? So, and it was even the case for like I remember when I used to play Windjammers on Fightcade, and then they released it for the Switch, and I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just never coming back here again. So,
I mean, I don't know. There are reasons, right? Like in Fightcade, like you click on a game and it kind of throws you into the community of like, you know, these are the people that are online at the moment. You have your little chat boxes. You can play the same people, you know, repeatedly, because it is just like a one giant lobby type thing. So I mean, like I can see where like the community aspect of it kind of fits in, but like it's the same concept as like a Discord fighter, right? Like where it's like, oh, I have to go to this Discord to play this game. Oh, I have to go to this Fightcade channel to play this game. But with
see, those are different. Those games are different, right? Like those games, I'm gonna say it, right? So games like French Bread, where it's not so easy to just like hit quick find and ranked match and find a match that's, you know, that's good, and it's, you know, something that you can actually like learn from. Those are your Discord fighters, right? With Fightcade, it's a little different, you know, because like no one wanted Fightcade. Nobody wanted it to go this way, right? Nobody wants to have to play through somebody making something via grassroots. We want the developer to do the right thing and make it the right way the first time. But time and time again, we've seen these collections and they don't deliver, whether it's for the purpose of like, okay, they say it's arcade perfect, it's not. They say rollback netcode, it's not great. So like, why am I gonna play on this collection? Because you don't want us to play things that have been potentially pirated. Okay, cool. Like give us a good way to play this game. So, you know, you look at what's up.
I was gonna say, explain to me what happened with 30th anniversary, bro. Because I remember you said something about that last week, bro. Explain to me what happened with 30th, bro. Be real, bro.
So I'm not gonna sit here and make it sound like I know exactly all the nuances as to what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna speak from the Third Strike community standpoint, right? Because I've seen it in real time. I've asked them how they felt about it, and it's usually always the same answer, right? So these are guys that are purists, and you know, take that with a grain of salt because you probably weren't going to get them on a console anyway. But when it comes to 30th anniversary with Third Strike, it's not arcade perfect. There's issues with it. The netcode is not amazing. In fact, I would argue that Fightcade was better, and the menuing is just dog shit. Like, oh my god. So it has a start button inside of the game itself.
No.
And your start button on in game is the touchpad. So like you're used to like pressing start to go to like the next game. but that activates the overall. So you wind up pausing the game, and it doesn't feel good when you're just trying to like mash start and get to the next game when you should be pressing touchpad. And that's like an easy fix. So I hope that's like one of the easy things that they get out of the way. The training mode is cool. The training mode factor, but the thing is that the 30th is 9. It's like 9 or 10 Street Fighters. There's 4 games that you can actually go into a training mode for. There's 4 games you can actually play online. Everything else is local. So like again, what is the point? So I'm hopeful, but I'm keeping realistic points of view in grasp.
This is what arm's reach. And this is why I wanted to ask you this question, just because like for that reason specifically, because 30th released and it wasn't, from the perspective of a purist, I assume that this perspective is going to be the same perspective that people are going to take when this Marvel Collection releases and when this, this Capcom Fighting Collection 2 releases, right? They're going to expect the game to be like perfect.
So they already showed which ROMs are in the game, and you can do your own research as to like which one is the preferred one for whatever reason. But there's already things in the Marvel Collection that have already been noticeably changed. Like there's glitches in the game that are taken out for better or for worse. Like there's some game breaking glitches that obviously need to go. But there's also fun glitches like the Juggernaut glitch that's just gone. It's just simply gone. You cannot do it. So like things in the meta that would make a character like Juggernaut good are just taken out. So like you're like what the hell? Like so like now you're starting to have like a conversation and like, okay, is this glitch gonna be in the game? Are you leaving refly in the game? Things that actually make the game fun for some people. Like are you leaving it intact? And it's to be seen.
This is what I was kind of just like afraid of in general, just because right when you get 2 big collections like this, then you kind of want it to have like longevity. You know what I'm saying? That you want it to be for the arcade player, you want it to be for the purist, but it's just like when you start like molding this into a thing that you want to be competitive, then you're gonna expect certain things to be in it, and if they're just not, then it's just like, well, the collection's cool, but I'm not sure if I want to take it to this level. Like I feel like if we're gonna play Marvel like at Evo, we might as well just play it on the Dreamcast or.
Well, before we move on to anything, I want to give a shout out to Jet Set for the raid. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
Soon.
Hope you're having fun on some Once Human.
Big love.
Interesting game to watch. Interesting game to look at for sure. But yeah, I mean, first of all, these games are gonna go to Evo Banjo. But...
Okay, so one thing before we move on, right, is I definitely want to point out that the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, right? So for CVS 2, for those that don't know, CVS 2 has this has a roll mechanic, and in the roll you are invincible for a large amount of frames. But in that game specifically, you can cancel your roll with a special move, thus making things that don't normally have invincibility on their startup now have the invincibility of that roll. So So take Blanca Electricity, right? Blanca Electricity doesn't normally have invincibility, but it can be now used as it can now be used as a tool. Like it can be used like a DP almost, but it doesn't leave the ground, and he's not minus on block. So you can walk up, beta throw, because throws in that game are forward and a heavy button. You can make them with a heavy button on throw electric, and then they get knocked into the air, and you can activate a groove custom combo and kill them.
Insanity. But also,
And
like these
ton of characters have this. Like Bison can do the same thing.
These arts are real. Is this the in-game model?
No, it's
No.
not the in-game model, but okay. So each
like,
side, side is one side is Capcom, the other side is SNK. So like the company, like
they each did their arts.
Yeah, they did the art for the game.
Okay.
Fire.
So when you pick
that Capcom side is fire, bro. Like
when you pick a groove, so like if you pick a Capcom themed groove, all the art for your team comes Capcom, and then same thing for SNK. So like you don't have to look at the bar to know. You can actually look at the
art. That's actually sick.
Yeah. Yo, CVS is beautiful when it comes to just overall, just like user interface, HUD, aesthetics, everything, like from top to bottom. A lot of the stages look 3-dimensional. It's oh my god.
Well, because I was gonna point out, I was gonna ask, like these left side, the Capcom ones, they all look so veiny, and then you come over to the SNK side, and they look like they've been put through like a Snapchat filter.
No, they're all like, mind you, yo, they were drawing like this in 1994.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the heavy realism is such an SNK thing. Like it's so sick.
This guy's got a 5 head. This is insane.
Yeah.
Hey, Shinakuma, what's up, bro?
Like this game is so beautiful on so many levels. Like, yo, look at Iori, bro. Look at Capcom's Terry.
Weird. It looks like Terry coming out in a couple weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's so just like they really nailed it in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
But they had so much time to reference.
True. And so like, we talked a little bit about how like this kind of affects Fightcade and, for or against. I don't think Fightcade's going anywhere for one reason or another.
No. I don't want that to get, mixed up. It doesn't kill Fightcade, but it definitely says I know that for sure Capcom is saying, "Hey, we really would prefer that you played our games here the way that we want you to play them."
1000%. And I mean, that's the answer to piracy, is to make things readily available in no matter what the media, whether it's movies, whether it's games, whether it's books, cars, what have you. If you can make them readily available, it's less likely that they're going to get pirated.
Right.
And it's something that
totally
like that's what Netflix kind of like started as, right? Like, you spend, I don't know, $10 or whatever to have a CD delivered to your house versus, trying to find a VPN and downloading it from LimeWire or something. And
that's literally all it is. Like, right? Like it's like I wouldn't have to do this if you made it more accessible. If you made it easier for me to consume your product, I wouldn't have to go find it on the internet.
And with more and more companies straight up removing games or movies or their content from, services and like delisting video games, like that's why stuff like Fightcade is important, because, say you buy this collection, this Capcom Fighters Collection 2, and in 5, 10, 15 years, you decide to try and boot up, SNK 2, well, Capcom servers are down, so for one reason or another. Boot up Fightcade, more than likely, and you'll be able to find players there.
And that's what happened to Marvel 2. Like it actually happened to Marvel 2. Like the game just was taken off of Xbox Live. Like there was no way to buy Marvel 2, and there was no way to buy Marvel 3, if I remember correctly, for a little bit. I think it finally came back. Yeah, so super excited for Marvel 2.
Oh, Wolverine Bone and Wolverine Adamantium.
Yeah, they're two different characters, and they play very similar, but they have different
Just different
attributes. Yeah, so I think like one has more health and then one's faster or something like that.
Bone Claw Wolverine is faster and more damage, and
Okay.
regular Wolverine is just
More damage. That doesn't make sense. Faster makes sense.
They're both shit, but one's less shit than the other.
Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah.
Wolverine's so cool. Make him better, Capcom. Bro, what's with like the Chad Hulk here? Like,
Yo, Hulk is gangster. Hulk is gangster in every Marvel game he's ever been in. Oh man, one of the
every Marvel character,
Spiral.
The every Marvel character, bro.
Yeah. Like this game's art is incredible too. I can go on and on and on. This is literally my childhood. I literally spent
that character's tight.
Captain Commando.
Yeah, I like that character.
He is an assist.
Captain Corridor. Is that what they called it?
Sir, yeah, Captain Corridor. The anti-air. he clears out the whole stage.
that's crazy. Dan Cravat saying Bone Claw is better. Maybe.
Yeah. I believe it.
Favorite MVC character is Blackheart. I don't know who that is. Oh, this one.
That's Blackheart right there.
He's from Ghost Rider.
For a long time, Blackheart. Well, not for a long time. For like the first 2 years, Blackheart kind of dominated the meta, and then people figured out Sentinel, and they were like, "I don't want to play with you anymore."
This Sentinel looks like that Captain America meme where he's got the like 12-foot chest bump out.
The Dan Layfield art, bro.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's a good time to be a fan of Capcom fighting games.
Especially since the end of this month, and I can actually pull up the schedule here because I was smart enough to put that in beforehand.
Yep.
Just gonna. Nope.
We're officially announcing our game day title for this month.
Yep. It's actually our full schedule, but the game day announcement is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And that'll be on September 26th. So if you got any friends that are interested in this game, be sure. What?
That's dope.
All right. Making like sound in my ear, and I thought you were booing for some reason. I was like, what?
I said woo.
Okay. But yeah, so September 26th, end of the month, is the last Thursday of the month, where we will be running our specialty game day event. So if you got friends that are into MVC2, let them know. Be sure to get them involved. I have been given a little bit of info of who we're going to be having on the show that day.
Well, we're not going to say today.
Pretty wild, and you're just going to have to wait until the 26th to find out. But looking at the other events, we have Pull Your Weight tomorrow, which is September 5th. That is our 2v2 Waseda style event where the losers play instead of winners to make sure that you move on. So that's always a super fun event. Definitely one of my favorites. So
definitely
tune in tomorrow. That is in Street Fighter 6 as well. So that'll be the game that we're running for the non-game day events.
Yeah, make sure you tell your friend because you can't enter unless you have a friend or you're stuck with me.
That is true. We do kind of force bunch onto people who are friendless.
You're last at kickball. You're stuck with me, bud.
Oh no.
Next week on the 12th, we're going to be having a bracket style. So we're going to shoot it back to a double elimination style bracket. Pretty standard stuff that you would expect, but
okay. You were gonna okay. I
was just saying that the talent level here is insane. So it's not your standard.
You're definitely missing a key part because we're moving Street Fighter 6 to first of 3. So we got to make sure everybody
the whole way.
Everything when it comes to bracket style standard double elimination tournament, we're going to go first to 3. So Pull Your Weight's gonna still be 2 out of 3. Kickback's gonna be 2 out of 3. Game day is gonna follow its own rules based on each game, but when it comes to standard double elimination, if it's a Casa tournament, it's gonna be first to 3. I'm just letting you guys know right now.
I love that actually. That is super
dope.
sick. More games means the better player wins, is what I'm told.
Yeah,
So,
we tried it. the first one was a little iffy, but we Yost and I had heart to hearts, and we were like, you know what, we could have done this, we could have done that better. All right, let's execute, and I think we're in a good place.
Sick. So then, week after that, on the 19th, we're going to be moving on to the Kickback, which is our guest show where we bring a guest on and we talk to them and we ask them about their life and things like that. Fun little tidbits of information. We've had a lot of great guests on before the show. Those are all up on YouTube as well. So if you have any favorite players, we might have had them on the show. So check them out on youtube.com/@CasaBunch. This month, I know we had talked about a guest. I don't know if that's been confirmed, Bunch.
So we're talking to someone right now.
Okay.
And hopefully their schedule aligns. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this person needs a lot more light shown on them, and especially things that have recently come in and out of their life. So I think now is a good time to have a conversation with them if we can.
Awesome.
Word.
I look forward to that, and hopefully that can pan out and everybody's schedules can link together. And then, like we said, game day is going to be the last Thursday of the month. So Marvel vs. Capcom 2, super fun, very exciting, and that'll be fun. I think our new schedule is sick. Where we break things up into these different kind of formats. It definitely keeps people on their toes. And I honestly think the people that enter our tournaments have adapted very quickly to a now rotating schedule of like events.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more belly aching about like what's
or even just confusion, right?
Yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have said belly aching. Confusion is a better word.
I mean, we're fighting game players. There's always a little bit of belly aching.
Yeah, I mean, are you really in the FGC if you're not complaining about something? So, no, I get it, 100%. No, but yeah, I do want to thank everybody that's been rocking with us for the past 4 years. I had an existential moment the other day, and I was like, damn, I've been doing this for 4 years. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you to my staff. Thank you to everybody.
Pretty bananas how the time has flown. We always talk about the first online Casa, and we always remember it fondly, like it was like last week.
I think about Casa 1 like at least every 2 months. Every 2 or 3 months, I think about it.
It is crazy to think about, but it's because the people keep showing up. Honestly, if people didn't show up, then we wouldn't keep doing it. So,
and it's even easier to think about because we have such a kind of it's a revolving door, but it's like it's a door where a lot of people have walked in and haven't left, and we see a lot of new faces come in, but we've also have like the majority of the core cast is still here, so it's really sick.
Yeah. So I think
I await the offline Casa. One day when it happens,
soon PM.
It's gonna be a real good time.
I can't wait. It's like a very very blue moon. It comes, and then it goes. But when it's around, it's pretty fun. So I have some shit cooking up. We're supposed to be meeting again Tuesday, so we'll see.
Cool.
Word.
Let's talk about a little bit more current happenings. So just recently, you can see here was the Egg Dog Invitational, which I'm gonna be honest, I had not heard of this event, Bunch. So you're gonna have to walk me through this a little bit.
Hey, yeah, Bunch, you're gonna have to lead us on this because you're the Melee fan.
What you mean? You're a Smash guy. That's why
I'm a Smash dude, and I do appreciate you putting the Egg Dog Invitational on here. I really appreciate that. That's from the heart, man. It really means a lot to me. I want to see why you put this on here, though.
Okay. All right. So for those that don't know, I follow Melee kind of heavy. Like I be watching me some Melee. I'm a huge Mango fan. Who isn't?
Right.
I'm also a fan of a lot of other players. Amps is cool. You know, I love watching some as long as it's a character that I enjoy, Sheik, some Marth, some Falco, some Fox. We good. We good money. So this was this was no different. You know, the regular cast was here. Reason being is because for one, it was an invitational, so of course the regular group was there. But yeah, there was also, you know, there's also a Donkey Kong in the mix. Like, can we address that June bug is literally making waves with once thought to be a shit character, still kind of is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Junebug is really out here.
I love these arts too, like these little like
it was
repercussion or reimaginings. Like these are sick.
Every character had a rendition, right? So that was their way of saying like who was playing what character. They would have the egg version of that character next to the player name, so that you can kind of keep up. So like if Mango was playing and he was playing Fox, it'd be the egg version of the Fox or whatever. And then yeah, it was Summit style basically. It was four dudes on a couch with a mic in the middle, and you know, post match, pre-match, there'd be some people, you know, talking their shit, and it was a really cool vibes, you know. And we don't got to stay on this for too long, but I just like to see that there's somebody trying to keep the style of
thank you
the style of that event alive. You know,
I was literally about to say the same thing. What is this
jacket?
Bro. My man styling, bro. My man Vish, bro. Always.
And then there's this guy.
Always swag
bro.
out.
Cut up jean shorts.
That's
swag, bro.
That's so melee, bro. That is so melee, dog.
Who is that guy that stole my swag? Jesus. No,
yeah,
but yeah.
Like you see like you know, a little bit of these, well, not everywhere, but you know, the invitational style still alive. You see it in melee. And I think it needs to be a thing in melee, especially since, you know, we often want to see basically the melee gods just kind of face off against each other with people who are like, which is crazy to say, new getting into melee, playing melee, and then like you know, showcasing their skill. I think is cool. Also, something that's very cool that happened is just Rivals 2, which is like game's not even officially out, but like it's still like picking up like a massive amount of steam for a game that's, you know, not released yet. And people are like really enjoying it, and it's just like
Rivals.
Like like Rivals is
Rivals looks cool. It looks really good. A lot of people are playing it from what I'm hearing, and they're enjoying it. There's some people that they say it needs a little bit more time in the oven, and that's okay as long as the game is, you know, being constantly worked on. So
that's something that also that like circles back into what, you know, Doctor said about, you know, developers and how we should be a little bit more kind to them, because, you know, this is like
Mango lost weight.
a labor of love type deal, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, like you can't be constantly like your aggressions toward the wrong thing, you know, not to, you know, to reiterate what Doctor said earlier about you know, game devs and things like that. So
this is so cute. The little eggs. I'm loving it.
Yeah. No, it was from top to bottom. It was a really cool event. They did the you know, I don't exactly know how long. Well, it's right there, Thursday through Sunday. So like, I'm assuming the players and talent probably got there Tuesday or Wednesday to shoot content. They did the summit style skits that everybody's used to from those guys over at Summit. So it was really cool. It was nice hearing that, you know, the players were taken care of as far as food and lodging and travel goes. So
that's what the game been missing, bro.
Well,
I just like,
I was gonna say real quick, that is part and parcel because of the direct support to the TO. I don't know if you guys caught it when we were scrubbing through the VOD, but like they have like a Patreon, they have like, you know, all these different ad slides, and that's, you know, direct support to the TOs. And I know that everybody thinks TOs are, you know, in their Lamborghinis and stuff, but like
that reminds
costs money.
Yeah, that actually reminds me because I'm glad you brought that up because when they were doing their final shout outs for the evening and everything, they really hammered home that like, yo, this event was all done out of pocket. So like it's a bunch of it's a bunch of homies that started a thing kind of like a year and a half ago, and they believe in it, and I'm pretty sure they lost a ton of money on this, but they were like, yo, we really want to do this thing. So from top to bottom, they made it happen, and good on them for getting it all together and working as a team and making sure that it was right. I really hope that people find ways to support those players because those organizers and staff because this shit's not easy.
Not at all.
Even the fact that I've been doing this from out of my house for the past 4 years, it has not been easy. There's been good days and bad days, and intrusive thoughts definitely came through and wreaked havoc on my mental. And fortunately, I've had my team be there to pick me up. But like financially, this shit is not easy. So I would love to see more things like that, but we need to make sure that we're supporting the people that are currently doing it.
Yeah, you need to support the actual content that exists.
Yeah,
you need to support the innovative content, not just stream cuts. Not that stream cuts are bad, but we can get a little bit more creative with our content, I think.
Yep.
And I mean, I know that we've tried it, and through various stages of one reason or another, we haven't kept up with it as a Casa team, but we are bringing you more soon, PM. But it's, it all comes from something, right? Like there is the triangle of, resources, right? Like you have time, money, and whatever the third one is. So,
yeah, it's just like people trying to not go crazy, not go broke while simultaneously trying to make it all work out.
And sometimes, we have these events that do kind of fly too close to the sun, and they have one big, great event that everybody loves and everybody would, recommend to go again. And it turns out that they still couldn't make it work financially. And then, you got that one great year, and you'll always have those memories. And like, it's cool that happened, but maybe it'd be cool to do it again.
Yeah, I would so much rather an event not blow their load on the first one and be able to sustain and not go into the dark deep red.
It's a slow climb, bro. It really is, bro. And I would rather an event in the TO have one decent shot at it and just be like, hey, we did the thing, than to put themselves in a 360.
Bro, it's a conversation that like my big homies never had with me and the people coming up after me. Like I swear, bro, like all these people that are trying to like fake the funk and be like, yeah, this event's growing. And it's like,
okay,
is it though? Like, are we really growing, or are we just saying that out loud and hoping that more people will come?
And we talked about this bunch because, like, when you make something into this like very large, grandiose thing, now you have to be the thing.
Yeah.
Now you have to be the thing, and it's just like, hey, bro, like you said how you was gonna have this, and that, and now you gotta live those raps, but you don't have money to make a record.
Or you're saying that this and that is gonna get done, and it gets done half-assed because you realize that your credit card just maxed out.
It's a tale as old as time, and now we like 3 people here can tell you, like, bro, like you don't have to go broke doing this.
I would so much rather people do events within their means before they go and do something as drastic as like they feel like, oh, I need a ballroom to be a major. It's like you don't need to call your event a major.
When did regional become a dirty word?
Oh,
right.
It's been such a look looked down on word for so long. It's actually abysmal.
Which is crazy because, like, you know, Major was like, you know, the tippity top of event tier, and then these motherfuckers went and created new tiers. And I say you motherfuckers, and I mean you smashers. You guys came up with like the super majors.
Super major.
Super major though.
It's a premiere. It's a premiere tier.
You can blame circuits for that one, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, the premier super major talk, you know, premier plus S plus tournament.
Hey, hold up, bro.
All that shit.
Yo.
You can blame circuits for that because, like, instead of just, I mean, I get it. You gotta like kind of like put events that really care about, you know, your thing in the forefront, but like you really putting a lot of these people in the chokehold, not helping them out pay off these debts. I'm gonna be honest. Be brutally honest right now. That shit is whack.
It really does go to show, support your TOs. You know, buy a t-shirt. I can't really say enough how much stuff like that goes, because you keep seeing these really tall prices on start.gg when you're registering for these tournaments, and I'm gonna be honest, almost pretty much none of that is going to support the TO. That money has been spent before the start.gg goes up 9 times out of 10.
Like it's already bad that they don't teach economics or anything in schools, or how to pay taxes or anything. Like bro, the amount of times I have conversations with the people that I'm working with, and we're like, yo, we're making no money off of the first one. I want that to be known, like to be clear. Like we're making like no one is walking away with money on this one. Everything is getting rolled into the next one. And everything is going to get rolled. That one is going to roll into the next one. And that one is going to roll into the next one. And only until we're like, okay, this is actually like a thing, can we look around and be like, okay, all right, cool. Like we don't need to spend this much money on it. It's officially a thing. And it's like,
it's true.
And then by that time, we're already gonna be on another thing. So like, we're fighting against a pretend clock to just go into another thing, and that's, you know, people really don't know how to like roll money into another thing, and it shows.
As a habitual money spender, it's very easy to fall into that trap.
Me too.
But, I mean, an event that I think has been kind of going that slow roll path, even though I feel like every time I see it, it's like some weird, crazy bouginess happening. Coming up.
You're such a European hater, bro. You hate on these Europeans so hard, bro.
Which is so crazy because I the one time I've been to Europe, I loved it. But no, not even. I didn't mean bougie in a bad way, but I mean like look at this photo, dude. Like he's got the red carpet.
Hold on. Let me do your segue better for you. Yo, every time that we have seen Ultimate Fighting Arena, it has been a grand spectacle. And every year they find a way to make that spectacle just seem bigger in some capacity. Like for those watching visually, like look at these photos of like just amazing presentation. Shout out to all the guys.
All I'm saying is that I'm not paying a plane ticket price to go to France to go into a hotel ballroom is all I'm saying.
That part. We need to be a little bit more creative on our venues, for sure.
That's all I'm saying. Like sure. this looks live, bro. Live.
Or transform the ballroom. You have
to be honest, the Boston event at the Castle, probably one of my favorite visual events.
I would agree. If you know, if that was the only event I had gone to, I would probably agree.
That sounds so hateful. But no, I mean, anyway, back to the point. The Ultimate Fighting Arena, the events always look baller. And I mean, like,
I agree.
even this photo here making Rob versus Plant look good. Like, that's a mystery in itself. But I mean,
abysmal matchup, but
look at this fighting
cool.
game list. Like, there's like 30 games here.
Yeah.
It's an official circuit for these.
It's a Capcom Pro Tour premier event. Period. You win Street Fighter 6 at UFA, you are in Capcom Cup. So it's awesome.
It's Capcom
and the pool is getting thinner as well.
Tekken World Tour.
You getting points for TWT. I don't exactly know how. I don't know how the Arc World Tour stuff works, but it's an Arc World Tour event for Guilty Gear. I'm pretty sure it'll be for Grand Blue as well, but don't quote me. Don't quote me.
I mean, it's on the list here, so.
All right, God bless them.
They got Uni,
also
Grand Blue, and
is all three of those games represented? Is that how that works? I don't know.
I'm
I don't
just
know.
going off the photo.
So. We'll do our homework for next week. We'll actually break it down. Arxis, I officially apologize. I want to throw that out there.
Our resident Arxis people are busy.
Yeah, whoever they may be.
But yeah, I mean it's unfortunate that this. Oh, I have to consent to cookies to see that. But
I don't know if it's a secret or not. But my good friend, my best friend, Long Island Joe's gonna be there.
Let's go.
So I'm excited for him to.
Secret? I think they announced that.
I'm excited for him to do the thing, whatever he's doing. I don't know if he's just hosting or he's just checking it out, but he'll be there. I love seeing Americans go to Europe because we don't go to Europe enough. We're always
really odd
staying
place
home
to travel to for a number of reasons, but like plane ticket prices fluctuate so ridiculously for like Europe. Like
for no damn reason either.
Yeah,
so I don't blame them. I don't blame Americans, but at the same time, I would love to see you guys kind of step up and get out there a little bit more, myself included. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm pointing fingers at me.
Yeah, I mean this is a good opportunity for all those Street Fighter players that complained about World Warrior entrants getting into Capcom Cup. Go spend your money. Go fight off the French and try and get into Capcom Pro Tour yourself.
They want you to be a World Warrior for real.
Yeah.
They want you to be a World Warrior for certain.
This is what you guys asked for.
Like, I know Zaf was saying last week that he's trying to go to this, so
yeah.
He's doing his part. So
I did see a couple of people on Twitter today saying that they want to go to this one, and I think what was the other one? Is it is it Vietnam? What is the other?
It's Singapore.
Singapore. That was the other one.
Yeah.
Like
the premier event. Yeah, premier event. Singapore.
There's a premiere in Japan, and then there's a premiere in Singapore,
and then there's Blink Respawn, and then the
DR.
last one. Yeah.
No, the last one's the UK.
Yeah, last one's in UK.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's, like I said, that's what the Capcom people asked for. So, Capcom is answering you a little bit.
This is rough, bro. This is actually rough. Like, if you're, like, an American, like, and you're trying to, like, get these last points in, like...
There's no points.
You have to win it. Like, that's it.
You have to win the thing. There's no points.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's not quite what people wanted back.
Oh, like, we blood sport.
Okay. Yeah, they're saying put your money where your mouth is and travel, bro.
Nah, people don't love the point system, even though the point system for me is, in my opinion, the point system's better because it allows you to tell a story, but at the same time it favors the people that can continuously go to events or are supported. So it kind of puts a fire under people's ass in a negative way, because it's like now all people care about is getting on an org to make sure that they can travel to the various events. which kind of sucks.
Which is bad for orgs, is for any of the number of reasons we've
Yes,
talked about
it's
on any show that any of us have been on, pretty much.
right. It's bad for everybody because the org doesn't care. They're just hemorrhaging money. They're not really seeing the net positive in
return.
it.
Yeah.
The player doesn't care because they
They're
feel
paid.
like they made it and they're just focusing on trying to do well at the tournament. And like nobody's like, hey, let's grow this thing. No one's having that conversation. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. I think TWT does it the best, where like if you host a big enough event, you can apply to have your event be TWT.
That is, I do like the concept, and I do think that they've worked through a lot of the potential hurdles that they, could have had, like fake events and things like that, fake entrance.
Yep.
And, there are still loopholes that people try to exploit, but
No. You have to stream your event.
well, yeah,
Like, you can't just hand in a bracket.
that's part of what I mean by like they've found solutions to these types of situations.
Yeah.
So it's really good to see that, and they still do have their big events like UFA, like is ECT. I'm assuming it's part of the
100%.
Yeah.
Speaking of ECT, regular registration is
Done.
No more. No
Yep.
more.
So pay that price.
You're now paying how much? How much am I paying for late?
It's gonna be about a smooth 135.
Jesus.
The late competitor, 120 before games.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's like $10 for a game.
Yep.
Right. I gotta.
You're gonna pay that price. Pay that price for being late, Bucko.
And you can't get a custom badge. And if you are one of the community events, you no longer can have the opportunity to get a golden plaque, because you did need to hit a certain entrant number to be considered for a golden plaque.
Oh, that sucks.
So hopefully you got enough entrants. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I hear entrants are doing pretty well. This could potentially be my biggest bracket that I've run outside of Evo.
Not getting a custom badge hurts. I would have liked to have gotten that.
Should have thought about that, bud.
It's an interesting dynamic, because like, largely I don't really care about the badge after the event. Like, I have all of mine hanging like directly behind me, and I literally never see them because they're behind the door. But like, it is kind of neat to have like a name tag for the weekend you're at the event, essentially.
I care about mine all the time. I usually wear mine until I get home. That's just like my thing.
Yeah, I'm over here holding out hope, but it's okay. I'm about to pay this price.
Just Sharpie it on there, Banjo. It'll make.
We'll get you a Casa sticker to put on the back.
My dog.
I was cleaning up my desk, and I have all kinds of Casa stickers that I found. We got the Pride one. We got the blue. I think I have a pink one here too. They're everywhere.
I think I have to order more before ECT.
It's crazy, because I thought you just ordered more before the last event, but then I realized you went
and
to like two other
I kind of nuked them.
Yeah,
I went to 3 events in like a 3-week span, 4-week span.
Yeah, that's pretty bananas as well. And we do have some more merch ideas from the Casa team that we're fiddling through and trying to figure out. So keep an eye out for that. We'll obviously post on socials when those go live. Shout outs to Dan Cravat, social media guy, making sure that you guys are up to date on all things Casa. Which, with ECT on the screen, pretty much all of staff for Casa is going to be there in one form or another.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know exactly if. I don't know if everyone's going. I know Dustin said today he's not going.
Yeah.
But,
and a lot of the a lot of the out of state people.
And Tom has please show up in roughly a month
after
from ECT, so I don't foresee him doing. He's also got a few other things going on.
Yeah, he's got some real life things going on.
Yeah, shout out
good
to Tom.
Things.
Yeah, great things actually.
Yeah.
Great things.
Not to say doom and gloom for Tom, because they are amazing things.
Not at all. Yeah. So we'll see where we go.
Tweet him congratulations and confuse the shit out of him.
Yeah. We leaked it.
Oh no, we doxed him. Oh no. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for ECT. It's in just over a month, in 5 weeks. New venue. The art looks crazy. I don't think they have merch up yet, right? They're saving that for the show.
Not yet. Yeah. I saw the merch. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So keep an eye on that. If you're trying to go to ECT, you gotta sign up. It is very close to the date, so be sure to sign up. If you're a UFA fan, if you're in Europe and you want to check out France, be sure to check out UFA as well. Hopefully you're not a Dragon Ball player, but they are huge on DBFZ out there in the Europe space.
And France, yeah. France is like new Japan when it comes to DBFZ. and, that patch is crazy.
Yeah, it's
I don't know anything. I don't know anything that goes on in that game. I just know that like characters shouldn't be doing that to other characters in a fighting game. That's all I know.
It seems like a lot of the crazy stuff is behind Spark anyway.
Okay.
Like there's some funky things like, UA Goku having a full screen normal. Because.
But I was looking at the frame data on that. It looked like it said -15.
Yeah, so. It's a heavy button. Like you're going to have to do something to cover it. But like a lot of the funny videos that you're seeing are people in Sparking, which already gave you benefits and drawbacks and things like that. So a lot of interesting takes.
It's really the people on in Photoshop and DaVinci that are killing me, because like I'll be watching something and then a character will just do the most wild shit ever, and I'm like, that's not real game.
I saw Yamcha in Spark do that do his quarter circle back punch, that spinning move like 9 times in the air, bro, and then get a knockdown. I'm like, all right, the game is in a state.
Tohan has an 11 bomb loop combo, which is ridiculous.
I saw Android 18. She threw the destructo disc on the floor, and then she jumped on it and rode around. I was like,
no,
that's not real. That's not real.
You can like control it now, which was kind of interesting to see. So you'd like rainbow it and hit people in the toe. But
okay,
I don't know. We'll see how that game shakes out by the time UFA comes next week, by the way. So be sure to check that out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of players for that game regardless, because some of them have already signed up and it's too late to back out now. So
too late now.
Yep.
Too late now.
But buy that ticket, brother.
That is going to be it from us here at the forum. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out on YouTube or any other podcast site that you may be checking us out on. We will be back tomorrow, September 5th, with our Pull Your Weight event here at Casa. So grab a friend. If you're hearing about this before the 5th, grab a friend, show up, play some video games. If you're hearing about this after the 5th, be sure to show up on the 12th, the 19th, or the 26th, or any Thursday after that while we're playing video games. But as for the forum, we will be back next Wednesday, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern time, twitch.tv/CasaBunch, as well as youtube.com/@CasaBunch. And thank you everybody for tuning in.
Bye.